Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to jump into our next reading today. Let's go ahead and see who we're reading for. If you're enjoying your Sunday, hope it's been calm. Anything else? Who are we reading for? Is this Capricorn or Cancer? Capricorn. Alrighty then, Capricorn. Right off the cuff, right off the gate. You know what? We're going to do something strange today, a little bit special. We're going to pull a familiar. It's a beautiful green deck. Mouse advantage. Interesting. Anything else for Capricorn? Let's see if there's anything else. And Moth. Any last messages? Capricorn. Black Hound for boating. Very intriguing. What do we have on the top? Observant. We'll start with Mouse for sure. Spider, Ravens, okay. Mouse. Squeak and shout, there is no doubt a lucky break has come about. Take a chance, today's the day. 'Tis favorable in every way. I think we have the sun trining Jupiter tonight, or at least I think it's like at 10 p.m. I'm not exactly sure. Let me confirm that for you guys, because that would be, I think I was listening to Nadia Shah. She releases, she's a great astrologer online on YouTube, but she releases these videos, and she was saying that I think she was saying today, or when Sun trines Jupiter, which is like right now around this new moon we're experiencing, I think on Wednesday or Thursday, um, we have a lot of new kind of abundant, beautiful, supportive energy with Jupiter trining the Sun in Scorpio, which is, of course, conjunct. Every new moon is conjunct the Sun, right? That's why a full moon is opposing it. Sorry, I sound so. I'm Sagittarius. Don't blame me for the preachiness, but yeah, Sun trine Jupiter. I think it's at 10. This is Arizona time or whatever, mountain time, I think. But Sun trine Jupiter is at 10 p.m. Arizona time. So take that as you will, but today definitely seems to be a lucky day. Your words and actions are closely observed. Promotion is probable. Double check everything. So maybe there's something about like a lot of new beginning energy right now. I keep seeing the Fool in quite a few readings that I've been doing over the past few days. Double check everything. Getting things just right really does matter this time. Do nothing in secret. Foreign time things too. See the light, and it's to your disadvantage, or there's just something coming to light. I'm actually really intrigued what the tarot is going to say about this. Being as small and quiet as I am offers you a most advantageous opportunity right now to uncover what's being said and done behind closed doors and muted voices. I scurry about the place. Maybe somebody's doing remote viewing. I know that's a subset of Shravana Nakshatra, if you have those placements in your chart, Capricorn. Across the floor, on shelving and over tables, there is an awful lot I hear and see and reveal to you. The worst that can happen to me or my friends is a broom on the behind. Long are the days we fall for the cheese and the chopper trick. So come now and give me my instructions. Where is it you need me to go, and what is it you need me to keep an eye on, and what is it you wish me to know? Because I think there's that movie, I think it's like The Men Who Speak to Goats. I think that's what it's about, like the government agency that utilizes psychics and such. Employ my powers now, and I will help you get to the right places at the right time and put your ear to the ground so you can glean what you need. Be mindful, though, to put all the information to proper use, or it's your head on the block, not mine. Most favorite familiar for transmutation. If you find yourself overrun, so maybe something's changing in your life from one state to another state. But let's go ahead and read it. I love this Black Hound card here. It's kind of just like, I love storms, like there's something so kind of like dreamlike about a storm when it comes in and it's all spooky. Not that I'm wishing for a storm, I'm just saying. Let's see. Black Hound, okay. Snarls and growls through fearful mist. It was in the reverse, I think. Keep your wits about you. Trust gut feelings. Be like a dog with a bone, persistent until you have all the answers you need. Be aware of all signs and symbolism. Your inner ferocity is surfacing to howl your truth. So there is something here about truth being revealed. Across the moors and mists of time, I have traveled to warn you of what might occur. Do not ignore the message, for to do so is at your own peril. My heightened senses sniff out impending storms, miles away on the horizon, that will cause instability in your life. Fear not, I will protect and guard you through the dark night and keep you safe. So maybe you're asking your spirit team to surround you. It says, visualize shapeshifting into a black hound to access inner courage and strength with dog hair in hand. Summon forth hounds of protection to reinforce boundaries, or when you're in dire need of help or support. Hecate, goddess of witchcraft, has black hounds to guard the gates of the underworld. At night, she searches the dark with her hounds for lost souls. And then we have Moth, of course. Maybe we'll check that one out before we move on to Tarot. Just saw Goat, Lizard, Moth. Winged message through the air to act with caution, be aware. Word of warning, heed it well. Danger lurks in darkened spells. Maybe somebody's trying to control somebody, or use discretion as a better part of valor. Don't let anyone in your life, before you know who they are, recognize your own weaknesses and become bold and brave. Don't be blinded by the light. So it's kind of like, a new chapter of your life has just begun. So maybe there's something about going forward towards your desires, but don't like rush into the flames, right? Hmm. Something about risk taking. A warning of threat could put you in jeopardy, and any risk taking should be avoided or approached with extreme caution. So maybe there's something about taking stable steps. We do have Jupiter trine Saturn, I think, this month, so that could be helping that Sun trine Jupiter energy. So um, let's see. You may not have recognized me from the shadows, but I'm a master of disguise and always fool you whenever your fears get in the way. My wariness reminds you that always seeing the good in others can come at a cost. Be watchful and vigilant, for the truth of a matter is being camouflaged. As I emerge from the darkness, I shed new light on the situation. So maybe you're like reconsidering something. It says leads you to information that was previously missing. Like maybe you're investigating something. Let me put you back on the right track, whilst we determine what and whom you are attracting into your life. As you rid yourself of all that does not serve you well, you no longer are the prey of others. So that's pretty great. A lot of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of evaluation, it seems. Let's go into your tarot. I'm going to use a classic deck. Something feels off. Sorry. Maybe you feel that way. It's almost like realizing like isn't there like that Reddit story about the lamp, right? The lamp that like you realize like reality isn't real or something. Maybe somebody's been conditioned. Could be like a cult. Anything else for Capricorn? Boundaries. What you're fighting for? Tell me more. Something about peace. Something that was hidden. This could be the emotional state or feminine. Family, mother. Tell me more. Capricorn. Or mother issues or family issues. Somebody might want to apologize, or there could be some like emotional extension from somebody in the past. This person could have Capricorn in their chart, Sagittarius, doesn't have to, or Gemini or Cancer. Capricorn, what's this about? Somebody could be very independent. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. Sagittarius energy is popping up very strong. Gemini, no, not Gemini. Maybe Gemini. Pisces, King of Swords. Somebody could be wanting to communicate. This could be a King of Swords person or masculine. This could be somebody who wants to come out of hermit mode. Yeah, they want to express something, love. But somebody did not invest in this, or maybe they want to. Tell me more. Why is this? What's the story about, please, for Capricorn? Somebody might, if there's a masculine here, they could feel like something's ending, or they want stability. They want to return. It is retrograde energy. Investing in something. Somebody could have had the strength to see through somebody's bullshit, I want to say. Yeah, this masculine's not happy. That's the reason they're returning, or their ego's been wounded or something like that. Or they like... Somebody could have been... didn't have the right people around them, I almost want to say. Take it if it applies, don't if it don't. Anything else? Somebody has been fighting or was very fighty. Maybe they were considering options. Somebody is not playing though. Like somebody's just moving on. This could be a Sag. This could be... Yeah, somebody's moving on. Or somebody's making a decision to move on. I don't know if this is you or somebody else. Something could have been revealed like quite unexpectedly as well, or maybe somebody's getting like sudden realizations or downloads from the divine, or somebody's seeing something more clearly. It's like they can't be gaslit anymore. They can't be controlled. What's your advice? It's a weird reading. I don't feel tapped in, but I don't really care. We're gonna do our best, and if that's not good, that's not good, I guess. Whatever. But Capricorn, maybe that needs to be your approach. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Why the hell did that card come out? Caution. Caution again? That's funny. There's two cards of caution here. This one is Mercury in Virgo. So somebody could have that placement, or Mercury in an earth sign. Let's go ahead and check it out. I feel like there's no coincidence. Caution. A crowned woman, Earth Mother, holds her hand up to protect the mad rush of small antelopes escaping the feared jackals. Their sudden movements attract danger. So maybe somebody is like protecting themselves. The Mercury Virgoan has a sharp analytical mind and a good reasoning ability. Mercury rules Virgo and Gemini, and although happy in Virgo, it manifests in a much more disciplined way than in Gemini. Here, its essence is orderly and systematic. People with this combination approach mental activity with care, and they don't waste time on unclear or confused thinking. So I feel like this could be a Sagittarius around you. Who has this? Who has this? Tell me. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's not you. No, it's not you. If it was upright. Okay, yeah, so it could be somebody else. They don't waste time on unclear or confused thinking. The Mercury Virgoan requires a smooth working environment since distractions and niggling irritations throw the perfectionist off course. Work requiring acquired skills and specialized knowledge are more suitable for such people than a broader based scattered occupation. The Mercury Virgoan likes to know the boundaries of each job well before starting. I have Mercury trine Mars, and I think this applies. I also have Mars in Virgo, so I don't know. Anyways, he or she usually displays a talent for writing and teaching, or at least the ability to pass on information. Mercury Virgoans are methodical thinkers and have good manipulative skills. Actually, it's kind of I think Hasta is associated with, so that's very good at kind of like assuming different caricatures or veiling themselves, keeping themselves private. Highly specialized mental work suits these talents. At work as at home, this type directs much mental energy into sorting out the chaos of less efficient folk. In a reading, this card usually indicates a need to carefully examine the pros and cons of a problem before taking any action. Virgo doesn't rush heedlessly into things, although the card indicates a specialist with the Mercury contacts that holds the potential for more than one skill to fall back on in an emergency. Events, detailed craftwork, cataloging, a laborious task needing care and patience, restoration of order at work, and a need to plan ahead. So very intriguing. I wonder if that had any relevance in your reading, but maybe somebody's focused on work at the end of the day. Or somebody could be very focused on give and take dynamics. So tell me more about your advice, please, for Capricorn. So detaching from something, slow and steady wins the race here. You could be dropping a lot of things, moving through a lot of shifts in your life. There's cycles that are ending or closing. This could be to do with Sagittarius or Gemini. Capricorn's advice, please. Drop the burdens, drop the conflict, 5 of Wands in the reverse, in the future position, endings in the present moment, or shifts or changes. Tell me more about their advice. Stay away from any kind of conflictual people. We're going to pull you a beautiful witchy oracle before we move into juicy messages from the highest teams of love and light angel Michael, guardians and guides, and any other beneficial ancestors and deities of the highest timeline and of the highest light for Capricorn people and placements. Bat, how intriguing. Oh. Mischief and intuition. So let's go ahead and see. We have the underworld on the top of the deck. Hand over your known. A shift is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. So we'll read that one first. The underworld. Transition and judgment. We did see the judgment card. There could be something about travel. There could be something about making a final judgment call or a choice. Because this judgment card was really crowning the reading, honestly. And it was right near maybe there's something about a Queen of Pentacles or a feminine fire earth sign could be, or earth sign, or fire sign. I don't know. But in magic, the underworld is a place of transition between one life and the next, a place where you retreat to replenish your soul and learn the details of the next human experience assignment. That doesn't mean you don't find judgment when you cross the veil. It's often said how you live one life determines abundance in the next, right? Karma, every plant, every seed, every intention you sow. Those who go through life with loving, kind hearts find prosperity and great love in the next. Those who are cruel find themselves in a life of hardship or trauma as a way to atone for unkindness. The message of this card is about transitions. It's about moving out of the old and into a new way of living. We've been clearing out baggage for a long time because it takes a long time to clear out ways of doing and thinking that make up our very ways of life. So there could be like karmic contracts or certain transits playing out. But it's time to step through the threshold into something new and different. The new moon energy, right? Interesting. This can be scary because it means something has to die so that a new life can begin. You are more than prepared to handle the new path, or it wouldn't have been given to you. Embrace the changed loved one. Okay, yeah, this could be about your dreams coming true, but let's go ahead and jump into your juicy messages for Capricorn. Maybe you're moving out of a place of lack into one of better prosperity as well. Pull a few more from the different ones. I'm hearing kids laugh really loud outside. So maybe that's relevant. Capricorn. It's kind of cute. Capricorn. People and policemen. Some highest teams of love and light, angel Michael, guardians and guides for Capricorns. Oops. They mirror you. Fake. So I don't know if you're dealing with somebody that was mirroring you, or maybe they aren't, or I don't know. Maybe you need to listen to your intuition, choose high vibrational actions. So maybe ask your spirit team if you're not sure what to do, like listen to the downloads that you receive, go along with it, see. Dangerous beef at the event. So maybe you need to avoid like a certain group or an event wants you to regret it. You can naturally bend energy transmuting. So second time transmuting has come up. Good with money. So this could be about your relationship to money or your relationship to yourself or love or abundance. And so you could be transmuting some kind of energy so that it's in a more peaceful state and attracts higher vibrational kind of manifestations. They just want to be allowed in your life. Vampire, reaction baiting, feeding, cut them out, timeline shift. Plus protection. You didn't understand how dark they were / are, so I don't know if this is upright or reverse, but take it as you will. Secretly respects you. And it says they think very low of you. They think very low of you. So they secretly respect you, but they think very low of you. Like, what the hell? Embody a new identity. Maybe they were getting away with something. They are addicted to attention. More self-love needed. And let it fuel your ascent. It says wants to lower your vibration / their guilt. It says it will always be everybody's fault, never theirs. They call it a dream, which is just energy / frequency, but you call it a plan. You will succeed. Okay, interesting. So maybe somebody's kind of like saying you're delusional, but you're not. Keep things clean constantly to keep that energy high vibrational, right? To invite new energies. Never be intimidated. Not allowing anyone in your mind. Powerful manifester. So maybe you're taking control of your thoughts or your energy. Sneak attack. It says poker. You play the person, not the cards. They stole money from you. Maybe they were just after your money or something like that. Grid activator. So you could be activating the grid in a way or connecting with like other energies or entities you are getting in alignment. Beautiful. So you could be speaking with your spirit team. Allow yourself to be guided. Dance, sing, and play. Divine feminine, because there's like an easy flow to that, right? Relax and let go. Not your cross. Allow God to do vengeance. Let it go. Stay focused on grounding tasks, organizing while big changes happen. So to stay grounded, constant positive affirmations, right? So ask your spirit team if you need help with that to lead you towards those. Stay focused only on your mission, God / highest timeline. Overgiving is from trauma. So it's usually like people wanting control over you, right? Men in feminine energy. So I don't know if you're dealing with men in feminine energy. It's about unlearning. Karmic friends. And it says they didn't learn without pain. They don't learn without pain. Okay, so maybe somebody needs to kind of, they say like what is it, like a prick of pain is worth a forest of warning or something. Very judgmental loser trying to lie to you to waste your time and keep you stuck. Okay, it says spirit is trying to warn you. It says we did see something about foreboding. When you're weak, call in guardian souls, friend souls in for support. So that's beautiful, actually. I really like that. So yeah, ask Angel Michael or literally pray to connect with connect, like inhale golden white light and exhale and connect with the highest frequency or anyways, try it. They don't deserve a spot in your life. Ground and shield more. So you might need to like inhale golden white light, exhale that out through your auric field, or push down black gray energy out through the base of your feet, whatever works, or touch grass. They secretly have hatred in their heart. Past life killer. So yeah, just be careful. I don't know. It could be relevant. Wants to defame your character. There was a honk though, so that could be clarification or confirmation. Wants to defame your character. Okay, so maybe somebody just wanted control over you, trying to entangle with you. So maybe they just want to fight you, bait you. Do not allow certain / any energies unaligned with the highest vibration, experience / reality. So it's really you focusing. They will only ever cause problems and challenges. They're a hater. Okay. It could be something about your North Node. Your entire life, early childhood, weak people projected inferiority on you. It says they're trying to drop their karma on you. They don't learn. So maybe somebody's very lazy, maybe even shocked you knew / knew their plot. Be stubborn in following your purpose. And it says relaxation techniques with visualization. So if you want to imagine like you're in a different place, or if you want to, I know Michael Seeley, his YouTube channel has great hypnosis sessions, like for removing negative energy or something. Discovering your powers. You could be asking your spirit team to help you work with that, or to show you things. Be careful of them. So maybe you're getting warnings. People feel your energy, so people can read your energy, or you're feeling other people's energy. Make demons scared of you. Beautiful. So yeah, being really strong in your energy, with the light of God, maybe figuring out what your priorities are. Pop your shit. They would if they could. Hates you because you're so beautiful. Sick in the head. That's gay. No offense. Everybody's beautiful. Powerful voice. Broke thief. So maybe you need to like protect yourself. You're good at remote viewing. So you could be a natural at remote viewing, like you could have the Shravana nakshatras in your own chart. Um, if you're curious, Claire Nakti has a great video on the occult nakshatras, which are just subsets of zodiac sign, like 3 sections of a zodiac sign. It's based, I think there's like 27 of them in total, or something like that. You can definitely go on Google and look up your nakshatras on AstroSeek's website. AstroSeek, you just search on Google AstroSeek Sidereal Vedic Birth Chart, and enter your place of birth. Unless you moved, then enter the place you're currently living, because astrocartography exists. And if the time of birth, adjust the exact same moment for the current place you're living, and enter your information. But yeah, Shravana, they're good at remote viewing. And there's a movie, which we said, The Man Who Stare at Goats, I think it's called, with George Clooney. But yeah, you could be good at that, so it could help you in some ways. Because I know they talk about like in Seattle, like, this is like top secret shit though. But it's declassified, I think, by now. Realizations. You could be getting realizations or downloads. We're just gonna move on. Do your own research if you want. Tried to set you up to assassinate you. So this could be even just energetically, or to ruin your plans. They made you feel small so they could feel big. Turtle/tortoise. So that could be your spirit animal right now, or maybe there's messages from the turtle or tortoise spirit animal. So there could be something about protection, maybe moving slow and steady wins the race, getting in alignment right, not wasting any more time. That's nice. Shake up stagnancy. So you could be taking control over your life and your manifestations and your reality and your karma. You determine your reality. Microaggressions. So maybe you're noticing people's microaggressions that you were like painting with a red flag before. They're not mentally stable, and they need to get their own bag and purpose in life. So let's close you out. You know what? I'm going to read intuition. This was already out here. I just feel like that ties into Shravana. Feeling inner sight, and yeah, that YouTube channel is Claire Nakti's, Nakti. Anyways, feeling inner sight and visualization. You hold the answers, you know the truth. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. Intuition is one of your superpowers that you come into life with to help you navigate the human experience. Intuition is something you feel rather than think or see, and can't be perceived with the rational mind. Yeah, that's kind of true, I guess, because whenever I'm just like totally, I don't know, it depends. Within those feelings, you find answers for everything. From what to eat through, I guess maybe it's just so natural now that I just I'm probably, I feel like I operate in intuition all the time. So within those feelings, you find answers for everything, from what to eat to whether you should go on a date or who you can trust. I heard this technique where you can, like, if you're not sure whether you should eat something, and I guess this applies to decisions as well, see if your body goes like forward or leans backwards. That's like, I've never really done it much, but I heard that's something people do. Your intuition is always 100% offering you wisdom and guidance in the form of how you feel, and you can practice it too. You can like, yeah, there's so many different techniques and ways to practice it just in your head with yourself, You're being asked to develop your second sight further when you're holding the intuition card. You must learn to navigate the world through your spiritual GPS rather than relying on the rational mind to show you the way. The ego plays an important role, but should be guided by intuition, the higher self. The ego and the intuition should work together to help you approach life through both logic and feeling. There's nothing in this life that can't be accomplished with one or the other. Your intuition is your driver, your ego is the car. Both are needed to get you to the destination. Very nice. Travel could be relevant. Letting go, shedding, clearing. Let's go ahead and pull an animal and we'll close out. Last messages for Capricorn. Oh my god. Is that moth again? That's crazy. So we're seeing a lot of moths in your reading. Elk, strength, okay. New opportunities, the hare and the oak. I think Taurus got that like a few days ago or a week ago or something, so you might have Taurus in your chart. Oh, it opened right to it, amen. Your resistance to change prevents you from embracing your full potential. It's okay to let go and move forward. As painful as it might be at first, loosening your grip on the past opens the door to transformation. How can I be more accepting of change? This could be about family or moving or homes. What tools do I have that might make me feel safe and protected when a change occurs in my life? I suggest God. God is great. Having that spiritual home with God and trusting and having strong faith. Let's go ahead and see if we can get something on elk. Like praying could be really important. You may feel overwhelmed in the face of a challenge that seems impossible to overcome. Call in the spirit of elk and ash to be reminded of your own strength. So that could be a great prayer as well. That's a great prayer, actually. Like if you're ever like nervous or anything, just pray to God for strength or like for things to go well and have that faith that it will. Am I prepared to face upcoming challenges? How does inner strength differ from outer strength? And what situation calls for each? And let's go ahead and end with, you could be seeing 111. It says new opportunities. Hares are often symbols of fertility and love. Associated with Celtic goddess Easter, they represent springtime, a season of birth and abundance. A variety of ancient cultures have linked the oak tree with bravery and vitality. In ancient Greece, the oak was revered as the tree sacred to Zeus. In Norse mythology, it represented the tree of life. In ancient Celtic Druidic cultures, the oak was associated with the god Dagda. A celebration of good fortune is in order. If you have been in a caregiving role, this is a reminder that your sacrifices will be repaid. What can I celebrate today? What exciting opportunities should I follow up on? Very nice. This could be about emotions as well. Real estate, home matters, or just Cancer, whatever Cancer's in your chart. So depending on which house Cancer's in, maybe it's actually the Jupiter is in Cancer today, making that trine to the sun in Scorpio. So there is a very beautiful water trine, emotional kind of trine, but depending on the houses, it's in your own personal birth chart. And you can do that by going on Google, searching AstroSeek birth chart, using the whole sun house system and seeing the houses. And again, adjusting location based on where you live because relocation charts are a thing. And you'll see which area of your life you're most likely going to be receiving this beautiful Jupiter trine to the sun today energy that'll be carrying us into the new moon. So you'll see which houses or which areas of your life. For example, if it was your 6th house, that could be a benefit in your work. That could be something coming in with that kind of energy, or your health. Or if it's in the 10th house, that could be your life purpose, your destiny, your career at large, huge positions of authority maybe. If it's in the 7th house, your marriage. If it's in the 2nd, your money. So it all depends. But yeah, starting over was on the bottom. Interesting. That's funny. We have hair, new opportunities, and starting over on the bottom. So maybe something was hidden to you, but yeah, beautiful energy, honestly. Let's pull you some last tea leaf and we'll close out. Goal-oriented person. So maybe there's something about staying true. Don't back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Yeah, there could have been some fighting maybe with somebody. This could be a Taurus. There could have been some kind of depression or anxiety or worry about money as well. Time to get out of a situation. Someone could be leaving your life. Let's see, anything else for Capricorns? Forces could have been working against you. I don't think this was someone close to you. Play more Capricorn. You'll be playing a different role. Situations in the balance that require careful handling, especially if you're getting out of a situation. Capricorn. Maybe you cut people off that weren't you realized you had to like burn a bridge kind of energy. Wow, you're gonna be triumphing though. So yeah, things are gonna be changing. Interesting. Okay, I want to give you a chakra. I'm sorry. I keep wanting to wrap it up, but Capricorn, sometimes I get just hooked, you know? It's like a good story. It's like a good book. You're like, what's next? What's next, buddy? What's next? I am divine and inspired. I am insightful and intuitive in the future position. Sorry, my heart is free from all wounds of the past. Maybe I'll pull you one of these as well. Capricorn, any last messages? Surrender and groupthink. So you could be moving away from something that had to do with groupthink. You could be moving into your divine timing, luck and right timing, fortune's wheel, wheel of fortune energy. This could be in love. Yeah, there's something completing here that you're surrendering maybe. We are in the last final waning moon phase. This is kind of the moment when we're shedding before that new moon that's coming up very close, very shortly actually, in a few days. So getting back to integrity and resonating. Very interesting. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. And actually, if you stayed this long, can't say I never did nothing for you. I'm just kidding, Capricorn. Maybe somebody learned something. Somebody was being sneaky or sneakily indulging in something. Maybe somebody's tidying up something that they had like a lack of strength to deal with in the past that they might have learned how to deal with now. And there's something about an awakening. There could be something about a greater relationship with the self as well, with sexy time here. Let's go ahead and see what that's about. 36. This could be a relationship to your own kind of enjoyment, pleasure. Fire, sexual desire, intimacy, and physical touch. You have a strong sexual connection with someone, or you need to rekindle the sexual connection within yourself. This card suggests a time of sexual exploration, awakening, and rediscovering your needs. So this could be just needs in general, or in the bedroom, wherever you have the most fun. Explore what makes you feel good. Orgasms are a way. So you could be doing that, or there could be just something about exploring what makes you feel good. So yeah, and this could be helping you on your awakening journey. So anyways, take care.